Crack a bottle, let your body waddle. Crack a bottle. Body waddle.
What is going on, Crimson City? My name's Crimson CBAD, and today we're back with another Wi-Fi battle. Today we're hopping up into the OU tier, and I look grizzly. I look happy, no shave November, whatever you want to call it. But I look damn near. I look almost as homeless as I was when I first started uploading the channel. But today, like I said, Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire Wi-Fi battle, OU tier. We're going up against my boy Enestor. Now, Enestor's one of the closest friends I do have in this community. I definitely encourage you, check out his channel and his Twitter link, both in the description below. He's a dear friend of mine, and I do know for a fact there are some plans in the works with him. I'm not going to spoil anything. There's actually quite a few plans going on between me and Enestor himself. So I'm not going to spoil that. I'll let him announce things in his own time. But I do want to kind of show off the Pokemon we are bringing today. We have Do You Lift the Mega Swampert, Drizzle the Politoed, Grim Reaper the Kabutops, I Sits the Ferrothorn, Albatross V2 the Tornadus Therian, and Claire the Kingdra. And I kind of want to talk about this because I've never been good with like gimmicky teams, almost like something that has like what's the word I'm looking for here, like a theme behind it. And this is obviously a rain team if you couldn't tell. So we've got Do You Lift the Mega Swampert here, Waterfall, Superpower, Ice Punch, and Earthquake. Drizzle the Politoed to set up that rain, Scald Rest, Toxic, and Encore holding the Damp Rock. Grim Reaper, the Life Orb, Swift Swim, Kabutops, Waterfall, Stone Edge, Aqua Jet, and Swords Dance. I Sits the Ferrothorn. Got some defense investment, got some special defense investment as well to take some fire hits if we need to. Power Whip, Stealth Rock, Leech Seed, and Gyro Ball. Assault Vested, Tornadus Therian, Albatross V2, Hurricane, Superpower U-Turn, and Knockoff. And lastly, we've got our hard-hitting special mom. We've got Claire the Kingdra here, Draco Meteor, Hydro Pump, Scald, Ice Beam. With the choice packs, I understand Hydro Pump and Scald are a little repetitive, but I do know that Hydro Pump might come in clutch a little bit more than Scald will in some cases. So I'm going to take a picture of young Enestor's team. And if you guys are excited, be sure to smash that like button. And you know what? If you don't like it, don't like the video. But let me know why you didn't like it. Either way, as long as you guys are enjoying the content, that's all I'm really worried about. I'm going to take a picture of this team. We've had a lot of Meloettas recently on the channel, and I don't know if that's because I don't know how to use Meloetta, or if that's because it's really popular. But he does have Charizard, Excadrill, Suicune. He's got the, Mandibuzz, Meloetta, and the Dragonite. Defogger in the, he could have Defog in the Mandibuzz and Rapid Spin in the Excadrill as well. Looking at that team, I want to say that's... I want to hope that's Char-X, but I feel like it's going to be Char-Y. I don't know, either way. He does have a Flying type. He does have a multi-scale Dragonite on there. I do want to kind of lead with... I'm going to lead off with Tornadus, actually. We're faster than everything on his team possible. And I'm really curious what his thoughts are as far as going up against a rain team with this. Because the only thing that really takes advantage of it is the Suicune. If it is Char-Y, then we will be able to, we're going to have a little bit of weather control here, because he does have that drought, and we do have the drizzle as well. So I'm really curious to see what he leads off with here. If I had to anticipate anything, I'd say Lizardon, he's going to set up his right away. We're AV, so that sun, if I have ever seen it, I'm going to U-turn out. I feel like he's going to Mega Evolve. And he is going to try to set up the sun. This is going to be fun. This is going to be a fun one. There's Char-Y. Okay, so this is going to be a weather battle, actually. I'm excited for this. I'm actually really excited I brought a rain team this time around. There's his drought. So we can U-turn out into the Politoed, actually, set up that rain right... He actually goes for Protect. So what we can do here is we can U-turn one more time to be faster. And we can go out into the Politoed. So that way we can get some sort of home field advantage almost. Because even if he goes for the Solar Beam, the rain will come in. And then it'll take him a turn to It'll take him a turn to charge it up. So then we can go out into Ferrothorn and take that hit really nicely. I mean, we could even go into Albatross if we wanted to with that. With rocking that AV like we do how we do. You know how we do it over here. Hope your guys' day is going well. My day actually started off pretty bummed out, but thanks to a series of events, it actually got a lot better. And we see, obviously, he's going to hold that U-turn like a champion. He knows the Politoed is coming out. I feel like he's got to go for an Air Slash. Goes for a Flamethrower, actually, so we're going to be able to hold that really well. Really, really well. So now part of me does want to look at his team and anticipate the Suicune to come in on the Scald, so I will click Toxic. Now, if it's like a Crowcoon set, we might have a little bit of an issue with it. Ferrothorn can come in and do work against that, so he's going to withdraw the Lizardon. Fine by me. Goes on the Suicune, so we do get the Toxic off on the Suicune. Absolutely fine by me, 100%. And we missed the Toxic. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I'm going to click Toxic one more time. Starts going for Calm Mind, so we know next turn I can go for an Encore and kind of keep him locked into that while Toxic Damage whittles him away. So yeah, if he is the Crowcoon set, we can always go into our Ferrothorn. Because I'm not, if that thing gets Scaldborn, I'm not too worried about it. So now I want you to go for Calm Mind again so I can set up this Encore. There it is. So we do have 7 turns of Rain, so Politoed came out, I missed the Toxic. I got the Toxic, I got the Encore. I think I've got 3 turns left if my math's right. So he's got the lefty set, so he's not Resto Chesto. He could be Rest Sleep Talk. He could be Rest Sleep Talk Scald. Calm Mind. I was like, what's the 4th move? I couldn't think of it. So now we are kind of free to go into, I do kind of want to free switch into our Mega Swampert. Because I do want to Mega Evolve. Something I do want to do. I don't understand why my webcam always does that. Always does that. If somebody wants to let me know in the comment section, why am I right there? It did it. No, I can't trigger it. But it does it. It does it. Maybe. I don't know. He is going to stay in, and we're going to go out and do you lift. We can hit this thing pretty physically hard, even though he is at +3. If he hits a Scaldburn on us, it's probably going to be GG. Is the Encore over? If the Encore is not over, I can Mega Evolve and hit it. Because the turn the Encore is over, I kind of want to go out into Ferrothorn. Encore is not over, so I can Mega Evolve. And I can actually... What did you have? You had the Mandibuzz? I can Mega Evolve and go for an EQ right now. You're going to stay in. Okay, let's see how well you take this. Let's see how well. I'm actually really curious. If you're like a bold set and you just Calm Mind set up all over me, pretty bad. Pretty bad. So he's going to keep Calm Minding, that's fine. Toxic damage is going to keep racking up, which I'm okay with. I'm 100% okay with that thing not being a threat. Because the turn that it wears off, I need to go out into Ferrothorn. Well, I outspeed anyways, so I don't really see what I need. Oh, Earthquake takes him out from here anyways. The Encore is not over. He's going to get a full Encore set. Part of me does want to kind of go for Superpower, actually, predicting a switch. I don't think he wants to keep this thing around. I don't think there's much in the means of keeping this thing alive. So we can just go for an EQ here. The only thing that can come in, the Dragonite comes in. Dragonite, Charizard, or... Wow, he actually rocks would be really good with the Ferrothorn. Low key. Maybe even high key. He actually does withdraw the Suicune. So if we would have went for something... If we would have went for the Ice Punch here, that would have been pro plays. Pro plays. So now the Ice Punch is super effective. What's he going to do to me? Is the question. It's the question of the day. I'm going to click Ice Punch. If he's like a Rocky Helmet Bold set. Oh, you're Bold. And your Rocky Helmet set. Okay. Cool. Toxic. Fine. Toxic's fine. Rain stopped. Okay. Okay, so I do want to get the rain... I don't want to get the rain back just yet. I want to keep the weather control in my favor. So I'm going to switch out into Ferrothorn. He could switch out as well. I don't know if Mandibuzz gets U-turn, but he could switch out into Charizard Y to get that sun back, try to keep a little bit of momentum going his way. But the only thing he could really touch me with Charizard Y would be Air Slash. Once I go back out into Politoed. Once I go back out into Politoed, that's all he really has. That's all he really's got for me. So we, I don't know if he's staying in or not. We'll go for a foul play. That'd be good. Let's try to Roost actually gets that health thing. Not a bad play. Not a bad play at all. He can't Toxic me, he can't Brave Bird me. So I feel like he needs to go out into something. I'm gonna click Stealth Rocks. It's actually gonna knock off my leftovers, which is fine by me. Was that leftovers? I think I was lefties. Lefties, I was lefties, okay. So we do force him to go for a defog here. And I really don't want this to be a huge thing. I'm gonna click Gyro Ball. I wanna see how much Gyro Ball does. I mean, you can knock me off again? And keep losing Iron Barbs damage? Depending on how much this does. Not a whole lot. And then his Rocky Helmet actually hurts me. So I do want to Leech Seed. He can knock... I mean, Brave Bird would be a better play. It's neutral, at least. Defogs to get the rocks up. That's fine. I want to say Defog gets rid of Leech Seed. Snide is at less than half. Does this force the Roost at this point? And I can go for a Power Whip, I wonder to myself quietly. I'm gonna click Power Whip. I'm gonna hope he goes for the Roost. He actually goes for a Defog again. So the Power Whip's not gonna do much of anything. And I don't think that got rid of the seeds. Like I said, I don't think that gets rid of seeds. It does not get rid of seeds. He has to switch. Defog does not get rid of the leech seeds. Which is fine by me. So I can just keep... I feel like he has to go for the Roost here if he wants to keep this thing alive. Which means I'm going to keep clicking Power Whip. There's the Roost. So now it should be... It's going to be a normal hit. So depending on how much this thing does, we can kind of play around his roosting... The roosting that he's been doing. I'm really sorry. I'm actually really sorry that the defog does not get rid of the leech seeds. But what I can do here, I want to kind of keep hitting this thing. There he goes. He withdraws. Nothing wants to take the Gyro Ball. Except this thing. This thing does want to take the Gyro Ball. Another layer of Leech Seeds predicting the switch would have been nice. But, unfortunately, it does not. And the Gyro Ball does a fair amount of damage to that thing, even though it is not effective. Now, the play here is to switch back out into Fodrizzle and get the rain up. Because if we can keep baiting him like this, we can keep the advantage in our favor. We can keep that home weather advantage in our favor. It always does it. You'll notice it if you watch the video. There it is. It just happened right there. I don't know what happens. Flamethrower again. So the Suicune's already toxic. I don't know what else he wants to do. But I'm free to switch out into Claire here, actually. Nothing wants a Choice Spike Scald in the rain. Nothing. Oh, and we'll outspeed this thing and knock it out, probably. It's not at +1 anymore. It's going to take toxic damage this turn. We can outspeed, hit it with a modest... I feel like a modest Scald in the rain. You're like a really bulky set. You're a really bulky set. I'm gonna click Hydro Pump and hope we connect it. Oh, we missed the Hydro Pump and he rests up. Of course he does. Man, oh man, oh man. So now we switch back on to Ferrothorn. Now we have to switch back on to Ferrothorn here. Because we can set up rocks, we can set up seeds, we can do a little Stally War that we did there with the, what is that, the Mandibuzz? We can play that game. Go for a Sleep Talk. Be a Kurokun set. Bleed. Yeah, here it is. There you are. I hate it when that happens. Oh, I'm going for Stall Rocks. The Power Whip's way too obvious. Power Whip is way too obvious. It always does that. Maybe it's like my camera's too close to me? Maybe. I don't know. Now you see more of my room. You see more of me. It was that an Amalie, actually. It's gonna be that Meloetta. You're normal fighting. So you don't want none of this either. And now that I got rocks up, I'm gonna click Leech Seed on this thing and force a switch. He's gonna go for a Relic Song. Focus Blast. I lied. And he misses the Focus Blast. But we do have Special Defense Investment. So we can take that. We can take a little bit of that. I'm kind of spam Hurricanes with Tornadus now. I don't know how many turns of rain I have left. Does Tornadus resist the Focus Blast, and we've got that AV. So we can go for another Focus Blast. I don't know how many turns of rain I got left. I really need to keep that in like the back of my mind. Connects the Focus Blast, but we eat it up. And we get our Regenerator boost after we switch out, and we get Leech Seeds back. So, I'm curious what on his team, if I have another turn of rain, oh, perfect. Perfect. Click Hurricane, have no regrets. It's my life motto, actually. This is my phrase, it was, what was it, my senior quote in high school, click Hurricane, have no regrets. It wasn't, but if I could go back in time and change it, I would. Honestly enough. It's a great motto. It's a great motto. We are 14 minutes solid in, and we don't really have much of anything going on in this little match right now. I guess that's kind of what happens when you bring a gimmicky team, and then you have like he's not bringing like a Sun team, but it's gimmicky enough with the drought that I have to play around it. My beard is so, ugh. My beard is just everywhere right now. Suicune, that's fine. I can Hurricane spam the shit out of you, Suicune. Take the rocks damage, that's fine. That's fine. Give me another turn of rain after this, too. Oh my lord. Of course the rain stops. Of course the rain stops. So I can U-turn out into Poly. Is he gonna hard switch? Kinda don't want to do that. Kinda want to knock out this thing's leftovers, honestly. Want to get that, get all that recovery out of here. He's only got one more turn asleep. Only got one more turn to be asleep. Scald, Rest, Calm Mind, Sleep Talk. There's the Scald. If he burns me, I am going to be really annoyed. Okay, not really annoyed. Cool, 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 cool. Now I can U-turn out. He might predict me to go out into the Politoed. He's gonna wake up. He's gonna wake up. I'm gonna go onto the Ferrothorn. This is just gonna be a battle of whittling down his Defogger. There's the wake up. There's the Calm Mind. It's fine by me. You can scald me all you want there, guy. I don't think this thing wants anything to do with Leech Seed recovery. So I am gonna... Actually... I'm gonna click Leech Seed. Because if he switches out... There we go. If he switches out, whatever we Leech Seed is gonna lose some health. Mandibuzz comes out. Takes 25% to rocks. The Leech Seed might kill him if we land this. And then all he's got left is the spinning Escadrille. Is that... Boom! Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's get that Mana Buzz out of here. Okay, I hate Mana Buzz. I hate Mana Buzz. I hate Mana Buzz. I hate Mana Buzz. And Charizard's gonna take 50% right on entry, so I feel like he has to go into the Excadrill, which I can seed and then proceed to Power Whip. It's a neutral hit, I feel like. I feel like that's a neutral hit. Steel and Ground? I feel like it'd be okay. No, I feel like this... I feel like because of the Steel, it's not. I don't know. We'll find out, though. We'll find out. This is going to be a day of discovery, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a day of discovery for us both. Because now that that thing's out of the way, Colonoscopy the Excadrill. There it is. He's gonna... Okay. He's gonna Rapid Spin the rocks away, so I'm gonna click Leech Seed. Unless he's like a Bandit Excadrill and just tears apart my life. Which I feel like it's about to happen. Oh, and it's not about to happen. We can get the Leech Seed off. That's fine by me. We can keep this Ferrothorn alive. We can go for a Power Whip now to see how much that's gonna do. I feel like a Power Whip is gonna hurt. I feel like it's gonna hurt a lot. He's gonna Rock Slide me. I'm gonna eat that up. I'm not gonna get flinched. I'm gonna connect the Power Whip. Oh, that does a lot. Oh, you don't want this work. So more Leech Seeds are gonna take this guy out. Another round of Leech Seeds are gonna take this guy out. I can click Gyro Ball here in case he decides to switch. Goes for an EQ, that's fine. Because then he has no Defogger. Unless the Dragonite gets it, unless he's running like some Gen 4 Dragonite that I don't know about. Then he could still have a Defogger, but at this point the rocks will break the multi-scale. Which, in my opinion, that's all I want to do. At the end of the day, I want to break that fucker's multi-scale. I hate multi-scale. I could hit that with a Choice Specs Blizzard from, like, I don't know, Abomasnow in the hail. And because of multi-scale, it would probably live. Probably not. That's 4 times. No, I'm getting ahead of myself. I just don't like multi-scale. I really don't. It's a big problem. It's a problem, really. Goes back out into Amelie. Now, you know you want to miss this Focus Blast. But it's okay, because I'm going out into Albatross. I'm not even going to risk the Focus Miss. I'm going to try to get a clean cut into Albatross here. Actually, Shadow Balls me. It's not bad, but I'm AV, so... Gets the Spadef drop, unfortunately, for me. I'm going to click U-turn. That's going to hurt this thing. Maybe Knockoff might have been a better play, but U-turn will get me some momentum back if he goes for, like, another Shadow Ball. Goes for another Shadow Ball. He's Scarfed Meloetta. Okay, so I can actually U-turn on this thing, get some Regenerator back. I want to say Ferrothorn can... I don't know if that crit mattered. Now, we can go into Ferrothorn and we can bait the, we can bait the Charizard to come in with the Ferrothorn. Because he gets to see what I go into first. He sees what I go into first, and then we can kind of bait out the Charizard. Go from there. Weight Watchers the Dragonite. Break that multi-scale, boyo. Clicking Leech Seed, because you're going to predict a switch and go for a D-Dance. Let's see how real my predictions are. Let's see. Last Wi-Fi battle on the channel predictions were A1. So let's see. Let's see where this gets me. Because I don't have... I can bring Politoed back in and then send out something like... Kabutops. I've got 3 Swift Swim users on my team. So if he decides to D-Dance on me, that's fine. But I feel like... I'm gonna keep hoping Leech Seed was the right play to get recovery back. There's the D-Dance, boyo. There it is. Alright, so let's get this Leech Seed recovery back. Because when he physically hits me, he's going to lose health. When he goes for the outrage, or whatever he goes for, he's going to lose health. And a gyro ball is going to hurt. So we can get a little leech seed. Just a little leech seed in my life. I got a lot of defense on my side. I'm hoping you're not... fuck me. Nope, I fits, I 6 goes down. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. We can go into bold Politoed, though. No, I feel like he's gonna predict that. Feel like he's gonna predict that. Because he's gotta wait for me to set up the rain before he brings... He doesn't want to bring Lizardon back in, though. He doesn't. I could kind of go for a Scald here. My door just open? No? Okay, that scared me. I don't know if you guys heard that. I'm gonna click Scald. Goes to the Dragon Cloud. We're bold nature. We got a lot of defense. Hold on to it, Faux Drizzle. Hold on to it. Yeah, that's my boy Faux Drizzle right there. Y'all don't mess with Faux Drizzle. Because we're gonna get the Leech Seed recovery back as well. And he's gonna lose some more health. My door is slowly opening. I can feel it. There's a ghost in here. There's a ghost in my apartment. I don't have anything else that can set up the rain. No, I don't. No, I don't. So, I'm gonna click rest. Because I've got Swift Swim. Well, now the rain's gone, he can bring in Charizard away, no problem. But I do have a few ways around that. I do have Swift Swim Mega Swampert right here that I can go for the Ice Punch. It's going to be super effective on this. It's going to be neutral on the Charizard. It'll probably take out the Charizard depending on where its health's at. He's got one more Pokemon. I can't remember. The Suicune. Suicune? I feel like he's got the Suicune still. But he wants to get this rain away because the Kingdra, the Kabutops, the Mega Swampert are all double speed in the rain, and then Albatross V2 can just spam Hurricanes. So I feel like the play here, even though he might sack it off, is to go out into the Charizard. We've only got 5 turns of that as opposed to 7 of rain. Goes to the E-Speed, actually. +1 E-Speed is gonna do a lot. But Ice Punch is gonna bring this guy down. Which is fine by me. I want to get as much damage off as possible. I always forget Dragonite gets E-Speed. I always forget about that. So now we outspeed whatever else wants to come in. And I feel like it's going to be the Charizard. I feel like it's going to be the Charizard. Like, there's just like a feeling in my chest. He's got Charizard and he's got Suicune left. And then Suicune's just going to be a battle of wearing that son of a bitch down. I feel like it's just going to be Choice Specs. Dracos. Dropping Dracos like Pokémon on that Suicune. I feel like it's all I'm going to have to do. Wish I had a mustache. Hopefully by the end of November I'll have a mustache. Then I can do like the whole, like, move it around thing, like I'm fancy or something. I'm going to have like a whole new facial hair thing going on. December 1st, I'm going to not look homeless. I'm going to go shave. I'm going to get a haircut. My hair's long. That's why I'm wearing a beanie. It's disgusting. But it's okay. Because Lizardon's going to come back out. Take 50% of these rocks. Doesn't matter what I go for, actually. I feel like even a waterfall in the sun won't kill this thing. Even a waterfall in the sun will kill this thing. Absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. Oh yeah, it speeds me. Good lord. I should have known that. I should have known that. Alright, whatever. Sack that thing off. It's fine by me. Burn 1 turn of Sun, so he's got 4 left. You, my friend, are about to taste the Grim Reaper's Aqua Jet. Life Orb in the Sun, Adamant, let's go, baby. Boom, there we go. Alright, Lizardon's down. You might go for Skulls with Suicune, so I don't know if I should go for something like a Stone Edge right off the bat. Go for Stone Edge. If he rests, oh no, Stone Edge. I feel like a well-placed Stone Edge right here is going to hurt this thing. Assuming we can connect the Stone Edge, which we do. I feel like a well-placed one here will knock this thing out. Which it is going to, thanks to our Life Orbs. That is going to be GG to Enestor, guys. Like I said, he's a very good friend of mine. Please make sure you go check out his channel and follow him on Twitter. Links to both will be in the description. If you enjoy Pokemon content and if you enjoy competitive Pokemon content, like I said, check him out. Links will be in the description. If you've enjoyed this battle, make sure you give it a thumbs up rating because that does help me out as a content creator. If you didn't enjoy the battle, don't like the video, dislike the video, either way, just let me know what you didn't enjoy. So, all that being said, my name is CrimsonCBAD, and I will talk to you all soon. Later.